All right, everybody. It's Sunday again. It's the 25th of June, and I got five more players. Sorry for the hiatus, but I am back. First player, we're just going to hop right in. Royce Lewis, 42% rostered on Yahoo, 9% on ESPN, I want to say. Through 33 MLB games in his career, I believe it's like 20 this year and probably 12 last year. 21 and 12, I think, is the exact split. But through those 33 games, he's batting 308, 6 home runs. He actually has 4 this year, 838 OPS, and he's like an 83rd percentile sprint speed. So he's fast enough. Really, what we're buying in here is he's a number one overall pick, former number one overall pick, who has tools, and you just kind of want to. I think you want to get in on that talent before he really explodes. He's looked pretty good. He's picking it up. You just kind of have to be worried with the injury concerns. Hasn't been able to stay healthy, but I think it's a good time to throw some FAAB and buy in on him. Next guy here, Luis Matos. He has been called up by the Giants. He's looked all right. Hasn't been spectacular. Hasn't been awful. 33% rostered in Yahoo, 7% in ESPN. He is 9 for 35, so good for a 257 average. But between AA and AAA before being called up this year, he had 10 home runs, 15 stolen bases, and he's a good power speed option. Should hit for a pretty decent average. The Giants are playing well right now, so I think that they're going to want to keep him up. I don't think that there's too much of a concern unless he really falls apart of him being sent down. That is Luis Matos of the San Francisco Giants. Again, 33% roster on Yahoo, 7% on ESPN. Throw some FAAB out there. Looks like he's very widely available. Next guy here, Matt McLain. He continues to stay hot with the Reds. It's a young team that's playing well right now. 63% rostered on Yahoo, 24 on ESPN. He's batting 309, 4 home runs, 4 stolen bases, 860 OPS. So he has just been great, really. Only worrying thing here is he does have a 27.1% strikeout rate. It's not great. We don't love to see that, but it's also not the worst. It's not up past 30 or, it's not at 30, which is kind of the cutoff there. So it looks like it's survivable. 6% walk rate, 6.6, I want to say. I'd like to see it come up just a little bit. I know he's still a young player, so sometimes it takes some time. Expected batting average is 260, though, so there could be some room for just natural regression. I don't know that he'll bat 309 the whole time, but he has looked good, and he does have tools, 92nd percentile in sprint speed, so very fast, will at least contribute steals if nothing else. Cincinnati's a great ballpark. That is Matt McLain. James Paxton is our fourth name here. 68% roster on Yahoo, 47% on ESPN. He just had a start yesterday, I want to say. Kind of unfortunate. I think he got hit by a comebacker, had to leave early. But he has looked good. 91st percentile K rate, 85th percentile whiff rate, 78th percentile expected batting average, 72nd percentile chase rate, 32% strikeout rate, which is, I want to say, 10 points above the MLB average right now. So just looking good, and a 6.4% walk rate, which is like a point and a half below the MLB average. So he's looking good. I think this is another guy with a little bit of health concerns, but if he stays healthy, this is a guy who could possibly be giving you top 25, top 30 starting pitcher results rest of season. Again, health is a big concern, so he's already pitched more innings than he has since 2019 was the last time he pitched more than 32 innings or whatever he's at right now. Maybe 36 after this start. But last guy here, Leody Taveras. Kind of surprised he's not as universally rostered, 52% on Yahoo and 21% on ESPN. He's got 8 home runs, 7 stolen bases, so he's a good power speed combo. Not great, but he should offer you, a decent amount, especially coming off the waiver wire or FAAB at this point in the season. 293 average as well. 81st percentile max exit velocity, 65th in average exit velocity, 65% hard hit rate, 93rd percentile XBA. So it looks like he is gonna continue to hit for a high average there. 19.8% strikeout rate, that's great. We like to see that. And a 7% walk rate. So striking out not a ton, walking a decent amount, and it's a good offensive environment there in Texas. So that is Leody Taveras, and I expect him to continue to bat and stay hot. So that's all for today, guys. I'll see you next week.